Hello and welcome back. This is actually just minutes after my introduction video. I decided to keep on going, and I'm going to start with the red stripes. Pull this out. Something like that. Obviously not red. However, this is, I want to say inexpensive material, but it was actually kind of pricey, but I had mistakenly ordered the wrong color, translucent vinyl a couple years back, so I've kind of been using it as like testing material. Well, with this I have cut two 10-inch by 100-inch stripes that I will act as the red stripe going down the side. I have no idea how this video is going to go. I played with the idea and the placement a bit the other day when Ryan was here dropping off the car, just to see how we would set up these red stripes on the mock-up here. And basically transitioning from a mock-up into obviously the full-scale model usually goes pretty well, but when wrapping from the side onto the hood, it is hard to predict that exact placement. So there's definitely just a little bit of play involved with this, which is why I have cut some test stripes here. So yeah, basically I'm going to peel off one, go ahead and spray it down, and kind of work it from the back of where I had it placed on the mock-up onto the front. And yeah, so I think this is going to be the most important step, just to see where I'm going to be wrapping the white in the rear and the black in the front. Can't do that until I have this down. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this. All right, so hopefully the camera's picking up this translucent material since it's pretty hard to see, but I kind of wanted to see how it would lay out as just one long strip of around the size I was looking to cut. I do need to check the size of the red line text going down the side just to make sure it fits there, because yeah, this stripe is going to be a lot lower than originally predicted. I mean, I'll most likely have to have it come as a straight strip up to about the hood, and wherever it's being placed here, I'll most likely do a separate piece where it kind of kinks a bit more into the center, so it comes out to a point in the middle. I actually had a different mock-up, overhead mock-up of just how that might look, but this is a good start just to see with about the size of the material I'll be working with exactly how it will be going. But I do want to see if I could place it a bit better towards the mock-up like I originally had it. Because in the rear wheel well, I had it coming to about here. Yeah. So let's try pulling this back off again. I mean, I'm just using some glass cleaner just to keep this from tacking. And it seems to be working okay, holding it in place. All right, kind of put it there. And I do want to try and move this up because, well, that red line text I have going down the side of the mock-up here is quite large. I mean, I can always shrink it as needed, but I would like to make that just as large as possible. So I've moved this material back a bit. Yeah, I want to start it here, right about there. And so from the mock-up, it kind of hits further forward on the fender, right about there. Wait, okay, well that's it then. And I would like to wrap this portion of the fender with the red completely overlaying this. So from here back there, and of course this material doesn't stretch at all, which, I mean, I don't really want it to curve at all, but if it has to a bit, that should be okay. Yeah, so that moves up just a hair. And so I like to hit that fender if possible. And I'd just be working it like I would with the red material. As soon as it hits the hood, it really doesn't matter, as I plan on changing it to an angle directional. Yeah. So the fun thing about working with vinyl, in my opinion, is that, like, I've never been much, I don't want to say a perfectionist, but like the numbers, you know, like I would rather eyeball things than measure them to make them work. And I swear, in most cases, like when I have eyeballed something, I'll go back and of course double check it with a tape measure to make sure it's all perfect. I swear every time it is damn close to exactly where I want it to be. And that makes me happy. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, so I moved it to where this is going forward a bit further, and yeah, it should come to right about there. It is perfectly covering the fender here. Oh, that's nice. That's exactly how I want it. Yeah, that should be good. So from here, the whole back half of the car will be white. Originally I had it black in the back, but he's always had white cars, and I know he wanted the majority of this to be white. So inverted the colors, perfectly fine. It still looks exactly as it should. Yeah, and then I also need to make sure that the logo will fit in this general area here. I believe I also have it going on the windshield, yeah. I got the racing numbers going here, and of course the sponsor decals going however I feel like placing it. Oh, that's so perfect. Yeah, making some progress there. Like I said, I mean, it would be nice to continue this as one solid stripe, but it would come, gosh, all the way to the front nose. Huh. Yeah. No. So from here, it'll break. It's right about dead center. All right. Yeah. And I think I'll do this as one large red piece as well. If I wanted to add more white into it, kind of like a chevron look, I'll probably add an extra piece of white over the red here to make that work, but this is good. I like that a lot. Okay. All right. So with this set, my planning's completed. I'll take some final measurements of how much of the red roll I need cut. And, well, hell, while I have you here, let's take a look at this, shall we? I'll have to take a look at the exact material name, but this red is awesome. Let's see how well the camera can pick this up. So it has a little bit of metallic in it. It's supposed to be just a gloss red, but it seemed like it had it from the photos as well. And this is gonna look so good. Just, yeah. Well, so close. Well, if I did by the door, yeah, I don't know. One fun thing of wrapping cars is trying to determine how much of a roll you need to cut off. Because I mean, if I unroll this completely all the way out and do one, just a single stripe here, all the way down, that's it. Like, it's using half your roll. But I think that would be just fine, because 2 stripes here and here, and I'll have the remainder for the hood section. It will be about half the roll. Okay. I dig this. I dig it a lot. All right, so next step, yeah, this video will be placing the line. Yeah. Maybe I'll make a proper intro once everything's done. This is cool though. All right, let's take a break and I'll be right back. All right, so I've gone ahead and taken all the measurements and got my materials cut on my vinyl plotter. The longest stripe that goes all the way down, I wasn't able to cut in one piece. I was just a bit short. However, I was able to get a second piece off the top and about 60 inches long, so about 30 inches to use for both sides. And with this, I should be able to wrap from here to here the rest of the way. I should double check that's 30 inches, but yeah, I have 2 stripes here, so go ahead and pull those off, and this will cover from the door all the way down. I've taken off the mirror and just kind of put to the side because it was kind of in my way when I was doing like the mock-up image. So I still have to get the door card off, as well as the side door handle. I'll have to take the door cards off to get to all that, to wrap the door, but I'll do that in a different day. Today's goal of finishing is getting these red stripes wrapped onto it all. And yeah, once we get that. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up to here down. And we'll see where that takes me. All right. I think I will wrap it off like this. So this piece here should be about 56 or so. Wow, it's really not too long. All right. So originally, the full measurement was about 90 inches long. That was a pretty damn big piece that I would have had to work with on my own here. So this shouldn't be too bad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try and give it a shot all in one go here. Balls to the wall, baby. The good thing about wrap vinyl is quite forgiving if I were to drop it or something, but all the surface is all nice and clean. However, I don't have any room for mess up. If I mess this up, I will have to order more red vinyl, as I have just enough. I also have the sheet to cover the hood, and I was going to cut that on the plotter as well, that bit there, but I think I'm just going to use some knifeless tape and go ahead and make my own cut lines with that. Kind of daring, but I think I'll be able to handle it. All right. Ooh, I really should have taken off. That's stupid. Basically, this is 3M 2080, and it comes with this thin layer of film on top, which is great and all. However, it will. I want to make sure this is right. Yeah. Oh man, this material is so nice to work with. I love it. I do. This is very, very nice. So much better than trying to work with that stupid translucent tape that I was using. Right, and it was about an inch above that. So, all right. I know that goes about 1.5 inches above the side skirt, right about there. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, I'll take the stupid masking tape off the top layer of this. That is gonna freak me out, man. All right, there we go. Yep. All right, so first half of the stripe is on. I'm gonna go ahead and get my squeegee. Start working that. I like to use a nice new squeegee, but I want to make sure this guy is all happy and no creases are in place. Yes. So let's work my way down. All right. Oh, this red is so beautiful. I do thoroughly enjoy it. Yeah. So I'll make sure it's all nice and taut. Yeah, that's nice. Super nice. I'm definitely glad I took off that mirror. That shit would have drove me nuts. And it would have been in the way as well. Alright. Very nice. All right. Looks like that should be all good to go. I'll just need to continue on the stripe onto the fender, continue up to the hood. I also need to trim it in half, make sure I have just the right amount. Awesome. So, yeah, that's good stuff. So I'm hoping I can make this to about 30 inches because I have about 60 here of material. I know it needs to go about 23 inches down, and this looks like it should work. Wow, okay, about 24, so I should have more than enough. Whew! I mean, I ordered just enough red to handle this. This is nice. We were also thinking about doing the mirrors in red as well. However, I thought they were similar to the ND Miata where it just has caps, whereas this is the whole mirror you have to wrap, and that wouldn't look good. Mirror caps, on the other hand, as a different color, look fantastic. Yeah, go ahead and trim that. I need a new blade. What am I doing? So when you're starting a new project, always try and use a new blade. Nice, sharp, fresh start. Yeah. I got one of these suckers. It basically holds 5 blades inside. If you push all the way forward to get rid of the one, another will come up in its place. Very handy. Handy dandy. Notice I'm not cutting the paint. Just cutting along the edge. Ooh, Johnny. What are you doing? Yeah, so like I said, these guys actually did come right under that. I'm definitely glad I took that off. I'm gonna go ahead and secure that back into place now. Yeah, these mirrors come off fairly easily, unlike the ND Miata. I had a video I did a while back showing how to take that apart, and God, what a freaking fiasco. Alright, so I got that off. Go ahead and cut that part. Hell yeah, brother. Nice. Basically, I'll use a heat gunner. Just kind of tuck that in back there. Actually, I haven't busted out my heat gun yet. That might not be a bad time to do so. Heat gun for the win, baby. This cheap Black & Decker, boy, I've had for shit, probably about 7 years or so. Use it quite a bit and handles the job just right. Also had a spider on it. Alright. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So yeah, I need this sucker to go 23 inches from there. Should be right about there. Okay. Put that in place. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. be anything perfect. Just getting chopped in the end anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that film off the top of there. The film is great for wrapping in large pieces and not scratching the vinyl. It's a pretty cool little thing 3M has added to these. So I don't hate it. Let me check on my camera now, make sure this sucker hasn't died on me. Phooey! I'm definitely glad I checked on that battery. I know I started it at around 12% and it was at 2% left, so yeah. That would have been great, just talking to myself, missing out on a whole bunch of recording. That shit does happen, I'll tell you what. I took this piece off, maybe it's on that end? Must be the other side, whatever. Okay. I see some random dust on here. I want to wipe off real quick. Fingerprints and shit too. Just one last precaution there before sticking this on. Nope, I got it sticking to itself. Okay. That's alright. We're still okay. Hoo-wee. That is, definitely playing games with me now. All right. Ooh-wee, that was almost spot on there. All right. I think it just needs to be pulled up just ever so slightly. Like I said, so this is why I was saying it would have been a lot easier. It's just one piece, you know? But this isn't bad. It's all coming together all right. I really just need this section here. So this will be 23 inches. These come back down just a hair. That's it. That's exactly where this part needs to be. Also, it doesn't quite line up with this for some reason. That is about all I can do for this. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I can pull it down here. Oh, where'd that gun go? Wrap vinyl. Heat it up, heals itself. That also is such a nice thing. Alright. Just trying to match this lineup a little bit better. Put the bottom down there. That should do it. Hell yeah. So this piece, I do want to do a nice little corner trick with that. So maybe I'll leave that just a bit there. Go ahead and tack this down all along here. Yes, sir. Nice. Freaking nice, bro. All right, pull this up, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood so that I can tuck this red nice and neatly under there. Yes, sir. Move you up a bit. Okay. Oh no, hood props, bro. What are you doing, Ryan? Dang, brother. I might have to give him some shit for that. One thing I always forget to do is clean the inside of the engine bay before doing things like this, because I'm a smart man. So I'm gonna go ahead, give a little spray on here. Just give it a quick wipe on down. Go. Yeah. Okay. And so basically my corner technique is, and I've done this in past videos as well, but basically you'll pull the vinyl a bit, put it under and kind of heat it, and it'll suck itself in, and then cutting the edges kind of away from the point. But I'll show this better in future videos. This one's a little bit of a tricky angle to really try this anyways, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's see this here as well. Alright. Yeah, you definitely got a little bit of dirt under that. I should be able to get some out. And it's from cleaning that underside of the engine bay, of course. But basically just able to wipe this away and sometimes do the trick. I mean, I've literally had to clean a whole damn piece of vinyl doing this shit. Sometimes it happens. All right. Yes, that did in fact take care of the situation a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna pull, I'm gonna tuck, and that should tuck in there just right too. I am finding the hood being up is not phenomenal, but it is working just right. All right, this doesn't have to go deep in here by all means. Just enough that it won't have that dark line. It'll still pure red. Closing the hood so I can get back in there. Yeah, that's nice. And I'll go ahead and trim this as I said before. Nice. This doesn't want to sit in there whatsoever. There might have been some sort of polish on this panel. Something terrible. Heck yeah, very nice. And of course, this being wrap vinyl, if any air gets trapped underneath, it's simply squeegee it out. Oh yeah, that turned out really good. And so the rest, like I said, we'll just take across here. Okay. And we'll just cut the rest off there. I love this red. I really do. It's so nice looking. I guess it does look a little more gloss than I thought. Like, it has some metal metallic to it, but not a ton. I'm sure in the light it'll really make a difference. Let me go ahead and get back here. All right, so we're onto the hood. I've got the opposite side all finished up. It was phenomenal. And yeah, so first step of the hood, the one that I always forget, is cleaning the underside of the hood. So when you go about, wrapping your vinyl around to the other side, it'll actually stick. Mind-boggling. Why would someone forget that so many times? I don't know. But I do, and yeah, not this time. I guess you learn from your mistakes. You gotta make them first. So, just spray that freaking everywhere. Cool. Just give it a good go at it. Getting back into the corner sliver there is gonna be somewhat of a pain in the ass, but that's okay. Once I have it down. I remember especially on the ND, the back side of the hood, I forgot to do it, and it wouldn't stick for damn. Like, you know, I don't know if it's, so you have oil, whatnot, could be flying back there, or anything from your running engine, of course. And yeah, so I had just a flap of vinyl just going around for a longest time. Finally trimmed it up, and oh, I found some sort of adhesive tape to work with that, but yeah. All right, so once you've made sure the underside of your hood is nice and clean, I'm going to proceed on to the next portion. I do want to get the corners of this. I think I could wrap the towel down around that as well. I've already cleaned the top side of the hood a couple times because, well, there's several blemishes in this hood from, well, it was resprayed the whole car. It looks like there's just, oh, a couple little bits there, but not a big deal. All right, let's hit this guy. Of course, it went underneath. Get this out of the way for a second here. So, my method for this. One thing I could have done is taken the vinyl and put it onto my vinyl cutter and have a perfect cut exactly where I want it to be, but I really want to give the old knifeless tape a try for doing something like this. It should be very easy, but knifeless tape for me has always been kind of a tricky bastard to use. Honestly, I could probably do a whole separate video just on how to use it. I did a couple trial runs because it's been a while since I've personally used it, but got the trick to it down. If you want to see a video on how to use knifeless tape, let me know. Comments below, downstairs. And yeah, I would love to put something together if anyone's interested in seeing that. But so yeah, knifeless tape. Basically, it's just this cord that you'll lay your vinyl over, and you'll be able to make a very nice, clean cut. So I'm going to do it from here. I need plenty of extra space as well because I never have enough extra room there. Yeah, and it needs to be just a perfectly straight line to right about dead ass center. I'm gonna check that. Oh, see, I have a little curve there. Don't want that. I want a nice, perfect. Yeah, I really want to wing it right by this little curvature of the hood here. See how that goes. That, my friends, is a nice straight line. I'm happy with that. That should stick just right. I'm gonna pull that. My tape here. Doesn't much matter, but I do want that to stay nice and clear here. So, this is tricky for me because, like I said before, I don't have any extra red. So if for some reason this messes up, it's going to be a bad time. I'm going to have to reorder some more red. And I would rather not have to do that. So, same thing here. Now I'm trying to get the same distance. Oh, I felt that bitch slipping too. And I could do this a couple times. I put too much tension on it as well. But I wanted to have a nice straight center piece as well for this. And okay, so I don't think it's centered. Oh, actually, yeah, that's not bad looking at all. But it's definitely off. So, come on over, you see what I mean. this I think is going to be the trickiest part, is trying to line all this up. All right. So, as you see, I think this is going to be the trickiest part, trying to line this up, coming from each of the corners here. And yeah. Why does that look so much further over? Let's take some measurements, shall we? I'm most damn sure this is 22.5 inches. Yeah. So it should be the same on the side over here, yeah. What the fuck?
No, God!
Sick.
No, God, please, no! No!
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
No!
I done messed up.
No!
Like, I knew that line was off. Man, I already trimmed it and everything. That sucks. It happens. It does, but it's okay. So I'll take a measurement to where it should be. The 22.5 inches should be there. Line up just right. Wow, why did that work out so well now? And of course it lines up just right too. Ain't that some shit? I actually bought a bunch of extra. Let's see, damn. Look at that thing. Tell me that ain't dead center. So had I measured it correctly in that end, dead center. That stinks, brother. 25. It's like a 1/4 of an inch difference. Actually, no, that's about it. Oh, let's measure up to 50. Yep, that is dead ass center. Damn. So, there's one hope to this, is that this hood piece that I have cut, there might be just a bit extra that I could use to redo this portion here. Oh, and we'll see. I mean, worst case scenario, I have to order a bit more. It'll take 2 days to get here. Meanwhile, I have a whole rest of the car to wrap. Not a big deal. Okay. This looks like this camera angle's pretty good. Move this shit over here. Well, still, fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. Hoping that I have just a bit left on the end. This is just a square cut. Oh man, like that's just enough to wrap that. Okay, and what about over here? Not a chance. No, I don't have about that much left over. Okay. That's okay. I'll just let it fly for right now. Okay. So kind of qualify this as a hood wrap. So like I said before, this has a tint already on it. I think I'm gonna leave that on so that I don't scratch the wrap while installing this. I have a corner of a hood here. Dead center is already set right there. That's a pretty good spot for that too. And then corner of the hood there. This doesn't matter too much since that has that wonderful wonderful sheet over top. Yeah. I saw on that end, it has a bit of scuff on this, bit of scuffing on the vinyl, but since it has that bit there, it should be okay. All right, so get my wrap tools out. What all do I think I'll need? I don't think I'll need this freaking heat gun, but it's here if I need it. And handy dandy squeegee. Spinnywhoosh squeegee. Hey, stupid. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'll start from this side, work my way that way. Basically pull up a bit of vinyl here, and I'm going to fold back the backing paper, allowing me to tack the vinyl onto the car. It'll just be a bit of vinyl over here. About that much. It's gonna be, there's enough tape coming out as well. Make sure that's all nice and lined up. Honestly, it doesn't need to be too damn aligned because it just needs to meet that point there. Because it's just gonna cut the shape out with the knifeless tape anyways, so cool. Cool. Do want to make sure that the upper tips of the hood are being covered. This side fell down a bit. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right onto that. That should be good. I do have to remind me now, start with that side of the knifeless tape first, since it's overlapping the other side. Don't you let me forget now. All right, hot shot. Let's see what we got. This would be a lot easier with some help. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta do it on your own. That's cool too. Let me go ahead and pull up a bit. Barely covered that tip there. There's a freaking hair, man. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how? I just washed this thing, cleaned it off like 5 times. And you know what's bullshit is a hair will show right through this vinyl. But you can pull it out. Golly, let me tell you. Perfect. Freaking perfect. Of course, you have this line here. That is the tape. All right. So, go on to this side here. A little bit more. Of course, if you had a helper here, I could have just waited till tomorrow to do this, but I decided to set a goal for myself to have this portion finished this evening. So I'll make do. Go ahead and set that tape there. That will provide some tension. Okay, that's fine. A little bit of heat will take that out as well. Hell yeah, brother. See a bunch of scratches going into this, and it weirds me out. I forgot about the center indentation as well. See how that comes out. Like I said, since we have this can shift any way I need it to, and it should be perfectly fine. Which that's nice. I don't know how this can come out. Not good. Okay. Yeah, I kind of thought that's how it would go. Pull up just a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to have to work my way back. Make sure this is down, down, down. And then working my way down that hood divot there. Nice, I feel like heat will bring that out. That's fine. No worries. You know, I always tell people this is super easy, but I will say this, it does require some degree of experience. So when it comes to wrapping a car, people always ask, oh, why is it so damn expensive? Well, following this wrap series, I think you'll see that it's not just wrapping the car, it's disassembling the car and having to deal with all that, taking off the door handles and the mirrors and all that fun shit to wrap the door. But oh, there's also random shit like this that, I mean, I still feel like I'm just gonna mess it up. And I don't know. Here we are, absolutely conquering this thing. I think that I just never really got that confidence in myself to be a professional vehicular wrap installer. I don't know. At this point, I just like taking on projects that interest me, which I love Miatas, and Ryan's a good friend, so. Well, that and the livery came out freaking amazing, so I've just been hyped for this project. Yeah. Holy crap, look at that, man. See, it's like I've done this before. It's crazy. Like that divot in the hood, that's crazy. Like, that really was kind of a complicated piece. Alright. Got a bit of a wrinkle, that's cool. Not a biggie. I do need to be careful pulling it like that because you can pull the freaking knifeless tape back up. Luckily I didn't. So there is one trick I can say at this point is going back and forth rather than towards it which is called chopping apparently. Our friend saying that term before. Chopping makes sense, and it causes problems in doing so. You do it that way, but I don't know, sometimes I like to do it that way. Woo! I'll bust my ass. Don't y'all be laughing, I'll bust my ass, alright? Alright, you laugh a little. That's fine. I will too. Oh, you bitch. Okay. Okay. Perfection. It just feels like when you go from side to side, like it's gonna kink up on you. It's gonna wrinkle, cause a crease. Some reason it just follows through, no problem. Just a couple little bits here and there. All right, that wasn't bad. Now we get into the daunting part of pulling this up. I don't want to do this. Because if I mess it up, you're supposed to remind me to do this side first. Oh, I'm watching y'all. Shit. Oh man. All right. Come a little closer. Let's take a look at this knifeless tape, shall we? Alright, onto this side of the knifeless tape. Got it all flattened out. I got a relief cut there. I wish I had some extra, but I definitely messed it up already once. So I'm going to fold it over on itself, pinch hard, pull, and it's easy as that. Hell yeah. Oh, I definitely messed that up like 3 times trying to do knifeless tape. Like I said, I'm not a fan, but like, I feel like once you do it enough and you have yourself your nice clean line. Oh man. So the other side was already done. I kind of cheated and did it, but it worked. And hopefully I'll never have to use it again. Like, not too bad. Yeah. Not bad at all. That is my nice clean cut. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and finish up the sides, tuck them around as well as the back. And I'll put this back on when I'm all finished up with this. All right, day 1 of working on Ryan's NC Miata is done. I've got the red stripe all finished up. Not sure how I feel about the little angle here, but I really don't know of any other way I could have done it. I definitely dig it. And we're also planning on putting a bit of white continuing on from the back onto the hood to kind of keep that same width of this. But very happy with today's progress, even with the incident with the knifeless tape, whatever. Yeah, this has been fun. But it is already 9 o'clock, and I feel like if I keep going at this rate, I'm going to get burned out. But yeah, I should have this video up in the next couple days or so, and continuing on with the rest of the project. I'm not sure what I want to hit on next. Either I want to start with the black in the front or the white in the rear. Honestly, I kind of want to knock out this door and go ahead and do the removing the mirror and the door handle. But well, we'll see what's next. There's plenty to do. So until next time, definitely keep subscribed. Wait for the next video coming out very shortly. See you next one.